We'll get started. Welcome to our team call. It is May 21st, and we are here yet on another Thursday. And I'm hoping that, tonight we're just going to motivate and we're going to inspire and we're going to get back out there. We've got 30 days. That's September, April, June, 31 days in May. Yes. And we've got 31 days in May. So we've got 10 days left in the month, which is awesome. So if you haven't hit your Success Club yet, you have 10 days. That's so much time to get out there and do your 3 vital behaviors daily. Do your invites. Your invite obviously is the most important part to get people to join you on your journey, and just continue being your product of your product and doing your personal development as well. Remember, we talked about there's different kinds of personal development, so you have to figure out what you struggle with. If you struggle with being a leader, or if you struggle with reaching out to people and going out there and getting over that fear of breaking down that barrier of talking to people, that's the type of personal development you should be doing. Because if you are totally fine on, the multi-level marketing and you don't really feel like you need to learn about this network marketing business, then don't do that because you're good at that. But if you feel like you need that as well, go out there and get some of those books and listen to them. Some, like we talked about last week, you can listen while you're washing the dishes, or you can listen while you're at work. Sometimes, you've got a spare minute or two. You can listen on your drive to work. You can listen on your drive home. So really dig deep and find out where your weaknesses are. And that way, kind of where to go to get your, help. These are personal development. You're trying to grow. It's a self-help type of a thing. So we're always looking for growth and expansion. So 10 more days. That's it. Plenty of time, but we've already got some people that hit Success Club. So I'll go ahead with some recognition before we dive into the call tonight. Let's see. We have Mindy and Casey still on the board with 1 point. Rachel, Renee, and Nicola, and Ashley, and Tara. We've got 5 people all on the board with 2. Renee's got her finger up saying that she has 3, so she must have done something today because it's in my back office it says 2, but I'm going to unmute her so she can share why she's dancing.
Oh, I just had surprise. I got a point from a Shakeology customer from my a lead from Beachbody for keeping Emerald stages and keeping Success Club 5.
Awesome. Those leads, I feel like are coming through strong because they recently have changed the program. So once you become an Emerald coach, remember, this is another reason to strive to be an Emerald. An Emerald coach means you have sponsored a coach on your right leg and your left leg. And that just means you've got 2 coaches under you. Okay. So once you're Emerald and you hit Success Club 5, you start getting free people from Beachbody. And when you're Success Club 10, you get free Shakeology leads. So this is like free money every month. And it's a reward for you for working your business and being successful. So I've had a few of my free customers just randomly, surprise, they're going to purchase Shakeology HD. So there you go. Renee has a new point. So Renee, make sure you go ahead and update the Success Club tab in our Caliente coaches. And this is where I normally get most of our information. A lot of times I go into my back office to look and see just in case somebody hasn't updated yet. But once you get that Success Club, guys, be proud of yourself. And the first thing you should think of is like, let me go into Cali Coaches and update and share my success on how many Success Club points I have, because it's a very, very cool thing for you to be proud of. So do it. Don't feel like you're like being too showy. It's awesome. Just celebrate yourself. Megan has 9 Success Club points so far. Carlos is at 14 and I have 15. So we are really, this is the most we've ever had anyone on the board. There were months where nobody was on the board. There were months where 1 person or 2 people or 3 people. So I'm really excited at just the growth of this team, and even the fact that we've got, we've had a solid 6 people on the call for the past 4 weeks, which is just awesome to me. So Congratulations, everyone. Keep doing what you're doing. And remember, it's all about doing those 3 vital behaviors on a daily basis. Now, just make sure if you've got, before you go to bed, and if you haven't invited anyone, get 1 invite in. That's if you did 1 a day. Okay, so the statistic is this. If you invite 10 people, you're going to hear 9 no's and 1 yes. This is the general statistic for invites in the network marketing business. So if there's 30 days in a month and you only invited 1 person a day, okay, that's 3 sets of 10. That's 3 people that are going to say yes. That's 6 points right there. If all those 3 people get challenge packs, and or if they just got a Shakeology HD, that's 5 or 6 points for you right there. Okay, so all you need to do is 1 a day. That's it. And I'm telling you, once you kind of get on a roll, it becomes an addiction. You're like, okay, I did 1. Maybe I'll do 2. Oh, maybe I'll do 3. And it's just a numbers game. The more you invite, the more chances you have that people are going to say yes. So go out there and get those no's, because every no is 1 step closer to a yes, right? So it kind of leads into what we're talking about today, which is belief. Because you are not going to be successful in this business as your own, business owner, as the boss of yourself, if you don't believe in what you're doing. You have to believe that these products work. You have to believe that you are changing lives and you're impacting other people and you're helping people to achieve their goals and dreams. I just came off tonight. I was on a call. Thank you to Tara. She made Success Starters, which means she got Success Club in her first month, which is awesome. Okay, so she got Success Club 5, and we had a call with Carl Deichler. So if you make Success Club your first month, you get on this special call with Carl. And he was kind of just talking about, in the beginning, a little bit of how you get started. And Jeff Hill, who's the CFO, I think. Carl's the CEO, but Jeff Hill, if he's not the CFO, he's somebody up there important. He's the guy on the National Wake Up Call who it kind of gets hosting and gets it going. And if you don't know these people now, you'll probably hear their names and get to know them. Jeff Hill's the Canadian marriage, so he's on Team Canada. But so he's saying this is what happens. People get, Jeff said the start of, hold on, I want to read it right because it was kind of a confusing quote. He said, it's the start that stops most people. So he was kind of saying that in the beginning is the hardest, right? So Carl gets on and he says, no. I don't really agree with what you're saying, because the start to me is the most exciting time. It's really the day after the start, or the week after the start, or the month after the start. Because what's amazing is people get into this business, they see their personal results. They want to share it with the world, right? So they become a coach and they have this field of dreams mentality, right? It's like, if you are a coach, they will come. But that's really not what happens. People don't automatically say yes just because they see your post on your Instagram that you lost 20 pounds. There's work that has to be put into it. There is time that has to be put into it. And, doing all these things, it can really be a damper on people who are so excited from the beginning, because they're like, yeah, I'm going to be so successful. I lost 20 pounds and people are going to be like, go, go, go. And then people start saying, no, no, no. And then you're like, oh, this actually is going to take work. I'm actually going to have to try at this. And I'm going to have to talk to more people other than just like my mom and dad and my brother and sister and my cousins and my friends. Like, I'm going to have to reach out to people. And it's true. And of course, you have to be proof of the product. Of course, you have to show those results. You have to, post them, because people aren't going to know what kind of results you have if you don't post them. You have to be real about it. But you also have to invite. And in this business, we were talking about this before the call started, okay? And this happens to me all the time. And it especially happened to me in the beginning of the business. I started and I was like, chugga, 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 I'm going to do this and it's going to be great. And I got to the top of the mountain and things were happening. And then like 2 months go by and it's like, and now I'm like in this low valley and nothing is happening. Not a damn thing. I've already talked to a bunch of people and I'm not really putting a ton of work in, and I'm just kind of like not making any money, not changing any lives. And it's what you do in that moment that is going to make or break you. You have to have a strong belief in yourself and a belief in the company and a belief in the products for you to get yourself out of that valley. And then guess what happens? Oh, okay. A couple months later, people start buying because I'm inviting and I'm showing and I'm proof. Woo, I'm on top of the world again. And then boop, boop, down another valley. And that's the name of this game. It's up and it's down and it's up and it's down. But what's important is that when you are down, to not give up. It's important that you are consistent and that you believe that if you do these 3 vital behaviors every single day, you're proof of the product, you do your invites, and you are personally developing who you are as a person, that it's going to work. You're going to get out of that valley and you're going to get back onto the peak, and you're going to stay on that peak for a little while. Woohoo! And then you're going to go straight down again. It's going to happen. I'm in a valley right now. And I know you all are probably like, oh yeah, whatever. You have 15 successful points. Just shut your damn face. But it happens. I get to a point in my business, or, it happens every month where I go, can I really do this? Am I really doing enough? Is this really worth it? Like, why am I doing this? And then I have to really dig deep, and I have to just remember why I'm doing this. And it always goes back to, I love helping people. Okay. Now you have to have a deeper why than just helping people, because you can help people and not have a business. I love helping people advance their business as well. It's not just the fitness part of it. I like that part too, of course, but I love helping you guys. I want to see your businesses grow because I want you to achieve what you want to achieve, and your financial freedom or whatever goal you have. And I have to remember, it's not a race. This is a long-term process. And if I just chug, and eventually I pull myself out of it. I listen to my personal development. I go, yes, what I'm doing matters. It matters to me, and it matters to everyone around me. And if I quit today, I'm quitting on all of these people, and I can't do that because they're either trying to build this to, get out of certain financial situations, or whatever your whys are. Your whys are now connected to my why. So I cannot give up because of you and because of me. So I have to just dig deep and find my belief and find why I started this in the first place. And, you just always got to go back. Just, some days I'm like, oh, I don't want to invite anybody today. I'm so damn tired. But I'll just go, okay, let me just get on Instagram. I'll do one. One normally turns into 2 or 3. And then you start to have fun with it. But you have to have that belief. You have to have that why that is strong enough that on those days where you go, ugh, I have so much to do. I'm packing. I'm going to damn Daytona. I got these 4 crazy kids to take care of. They're not even my damn kids. And I'm like, taking care of them. And, what am I doing this stinking Beachbody thing for? Just another stress in my life. You got to dig deep and think about why. So today, it was kind of funny because I'm talking to this customer and he was talking about how he can't work out. And I said, well, let's try to cut back on your food intake and maybe up your water intake and dial in your nutrition if you can't work out. And he's like, oh, I can't do that. I just love my sweets too much and yada, yada. So I said, okay, well, have you heard of Shakeology? He's like, do you really believe in that stuff? I was like, what do you mean, like Santa Claus? Like, do I believe in it? Yeah, I believe in it. I believe in it. Like, freaking, I'm a kid who believes in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Of course I believe in it because it has done so much for me. And I know that where I am today is because of Beachbody. It's because of Shakeology. I've never kept weight off for this long of a period of time, ever. ever, ever in my life. Yes, I've gone up and down and I've had my peaks and valleys with my weight loss, but normally by now I'm back up 10, 15, 20 pounds again. But I truly believe that drinking my shakes, doing my workouts, and having a team behind me, this whole Beachbody process and mentality is the only reason I am what I am today. And I truly believe it. Like my daughter believes in freaking Santa Claus. Yes, Beachbody is my damn Santa Claus. For real. So, that's the type of belief you have to have in it. And if you don't, I'm here to tell you right now, it's not going to work for you. I am like a no bullshit. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to believe in it. I know you all do because you're here on this call every single week and you're posting in the page every week and you've seen the results. And now what you just have to do is kind of get over certain humps and certain fears and get out there and show people that you believe in damn Santa Claus. Like for real. That Santa Claus is real. Like how would you feel if Carl Deichler tomorrow just called every single Beachbody coach and posted online and said, Beachbody is now closed. There's no more, no such thing anymore. There's no more Shakeology. There's no more coaching opportunity. There's no more workouts. Poof, it's all done off the planet. How would that make you feel? Yeah, shitty, right? 2 thumbs down. That would suck. I love this. I love what I do. When people go like, oh, you do that coaching thing? How's that? I'm like, I freaking love it. I love what I do every single day. And I would love to do this every single day for the rest of my life. And I would love to make a 6-figure income doing this because this is what I love. Because it's not work. It's, yes, some days I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do it. But then once I start doing it, like my post this morning, I was like, I didn't want to freaking work out. There are just some days where I don't want to get up and work out.
Or there's some days you don't want to even do the team meeting. You have to be honest. Play it all out there, Kate.
There are some, even
but
tonight.
This is like such a kick-ass call tonight. I'm so glad you did it.
Yeah. It's right before the call. I said to Renee, I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't even know how I'm going to get through this call, but my coffee is finally kicking in. But what happens is I get on this call and I see all of your faces, and I feel a connection to you. And I know that just being on this call with all of you pumps me up. And I hope it pumps all of you up, just like when I know Mary was in this boat today too. We didn't want to do our workouts today. Okay, we're doing the damn 21-day fix extreme. Our muscles are hurting. And no, we do not want to do leg day today. No, because it hurts. But we both just said, F it. Let's just do it. And you do it, and then by the end, you're like, hallelujah, I feel so good, it's over. And you do it, and you just left it all out there. And that's what you need to do with your business. Just like we do with our workouts, because we're all good with our workouts, and we're all good with our Shakeology every day. And that's what we have to do with our business. Did I invite today? Oh, no, I didn't invite. But guess what? When we get off this call, I did like 3 already. But when I get off this call, I'm going to do more. I'm really pumped and I'm going to get out there and I'm going to invite. So because we want to change lives. And that's what this is about. You want to remember this is for the long term. This is not get rich quick. And I hope all of you are my personally sponsored coaches, except for Carlos. We know he is my upline coach. But we're kind of all connected very personally. I hope when I signed you up as coaches, I made it very clear to all of you that this was not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something where we sell a product, we make some money, we move on, and it's not a pyramid scheme, and it's not something that's, just going to make us billionaires in a month. Okay, I hope I, let you know that there's work involved and that you've got to be in it for the long term. Be here for a year. Be here for a year and give it your all for a year. That should be your deadline. Just like our workout programs, there's 21 days, there's 60 days, there's 90 days. Give it a year and give it your all every day. Push play on your business every single day, just like you push play on your workouts. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about your product. Feel good about your results, and not just the commission you're making. Yes, it's a business. Yes, we're in here for the money, but your motivation should truly be serving others and helping others achieve their goals and dreams. Whether it's in fitness or in business or in both, you are now your own boss. You now own your own business. So show you're a part and a player. You're the leader, but you're also a player, and you are in it to win it for the long term. And when things get rough and when you're in that valley, send me a message. Kate, I'm in a damn valley. What the hell do I do? And this is what I'll say. Go out there and invite, listen to your personal development, and do a workout. No, I won't say that. Of course, there's things that go on in our lives that are also going to put us in these valleys because it's all connected. But, there's so many of us on this team right now that you can just reach out to someone and say, you need a success club partner, not a success club partner, but you need a success partner. You need an accountability buddy, somebody that when you're feeling low, you can message them and they will hit you in the ass and say, get out there and go kick some ass and pump you up and make you feel better. And if you don't have one of them, get one. Maybe somebody on this call you can match up with, somebody in the page you can match up with. But you got to have somebody you can go to, and I'll always be there as your sponsor. I will always be there for you, but it's always good to have someone else as well to kind of just on a different level. I have many different accountability levels and many different stages, and it's good for me because each one of them gives me different things. I'll say something to Renee one day, and then, another day I'll say something to Caroline, and, it's just a bunch of different people. I'll go to Carlos and we just, having a whole bunch of different people kind of helps you realize you're not alone, because it could feel like a business where you could be alone because it's done virtually and it's not a lot of face-to-face stuff. But, if you've got somebody that you can go to, maybe try and find someone in your town. Say, hey, I just started this new business. It's awesome. Come join with me and we can be buddies. Let's build our businesses together, and then that kind of makes it more fun when you've got somebody that you can, go grab a bite to eat or a glass of wine or something, and you can get together and, shoot the shit and talk about Beachbody, and all these brilliant ideas come out, and it just makes you feel better. So, again, it's all about belief. If you still don't have that belief, or you still don't have that strong why, I need you, when we get off this call, to dig deep. Write it down. It can be a list of whys, why you're doing this. It can be, one strong big why, but I want you to find it. And it's got to be something that's going to get you out of bed in the morning, or, it's got to be something that's going to make you work until you do it. And again, all of you, you're all products of the products. You don't have issues with that. That one's fine. Personal development, I see when you all post, you guys are very good with personal development. Okay, you're either watching YouTube or somebody's reading 50 Shades of Grey for personal development. I don't really consider that personal development, if you ask me. But, maybe on a different personal level, but not when it comes to your business, right? So, but when I look at the invites, just from my point of view, when I scan, and I'm never judging anyone, of course, because my invites have been low lately, 2s, 1s, 3s. But the invites is looking like it's where it's most lacking. And I will tell you right now, the more invites you do, the bigger your business will grow. That is the only reason I went diamond, is because I got over myself and over my fear and started inviting 10 to 20 people a day. And I was very surprised how many people said, sure, let's do this. So, just get out there, guys. You can do it. Believe in yourself, because you know what? I believe in all of you. All of you are what, gets me out of bed in the morning or gets me on this call at night. So thank you. And I believe in you. And I really hope that you all, believe in yourself as much as I do. Because I see us going very far, very high mountains. We will climb every mountain. This is like a singing call. I did a lot of singing on this call. But if anyone has anything to add to the combo, I'm pretty much done. So you can go ahead and unmute yourself. You can talk about your beliefs. If you want to share your why, or just anything in general. We can talk about how you want to add ice cream to Shakeology, if that's really what you want to talk about. But no, I thought it was a good idea, Renee. Not really, but no, I really was.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I ditto everything Kate said tonight, especially the part about inviting, because that's why I went diamond too. Like, I invited 102 people. That's like my record, because and I invited 102 people. That was in April, and April, actually, all that work gave me May. So all my points really are from April. People were just like, no, I'll start in May. So I was like, okay, so I started racking up May, getting May ready. So now I'm getting June ready. I've been a little bit lax this month, but that's because I made Success Club so quickly. And but just keep inviting, keep doing the 3 vital behaviors. And when I started believing in them, that's like really when it happened. So there you go.
It's true. And, for Carlos, there's a long time where he didn't know the process. We didn't even have this process. It was easy once we got a process. And, he wasn't doing it and he didn't believe in it. And then once he started doing it, he found that belief in the process. He was like, wait a minute, if I just do this, like, people will come. And then if I just ask them if they want to be coached, like, for the discount, they just turn into a coach. Like,
yeah, like, I believe, it's perfect. Everyone, like, there's a ton of people, everyone is like, oh yeah, I want to stay on Shakeology. You got to get them to like Shakeology and believe in Shakeology, and then they'll want the discount.
Right.
So yeah, it's been 5 years, and I always believed in Shakeology and the product and the fitness, the workouts, but I never, like she said, part of it was I didn't even know a process to do. So now you guys have it easy, really. Just
and right. And the only way you're going to get them, you're not going to get them to believe in anything. You're not going to convince them to believe in anything. You're just going to show them your belief, because that's what Carlos is so, enthusiastic about Shakeology, and he loves his Shakeology, and he knows it inside and out. And people see that, and he plays with his recipes and he posts them online, and he has pictures of him drinking Shakeology, and he talks about his effect, what it's done for him. People aren't just going to know that if you don't post about it. So you have to show them, your belief. And that's the only way that, number one, they're even going to get involved in the first place. And then once they are involved and they are drinking your Shakeology, you're on top of their asses. And you're like, are you drinking your shake today? How'd you make your shake today? This is how I made my shake today. How's it making you feel today? Are you feeling good? Are you seeing results? Are you losing weight? Are you being more right? My shake made me feel great today. You have to be a broken record, and you got to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because you have to remember, this one customer that just started, you have to be as enthusiastic with that person as this person who's at the end of their 21-day fix and already has loved Shakeology. So it's like, I always wondered how, most of I'm a musician. So I always wondered how people like pop stars could sing the same damn song every night for like 40 years. Like, how the hell is like Stevie Nicks still singing Landslide? She's probably sung it like 1 million times, but every time she sings it, it's like with conviction and passion and love, and you can really feel it, and you're like, damn, Steve, it's like she's singing it for the first time. Damn, that's good. And that's how you have to talk about Shakeology, like your Stevie damn Nicks singing Landslide for the 1,000th, the trillionth time. You got to have that passion every single time.
I'll talk next. Only because, like you said, I believe in it so wholeheartedly, because, yes, it helped me lose weight. Hi, Sophia.
I didn't realize she was awake.
And, but you guys, I don't know how you guys, and I'd love to know if there's any, how everybody else is feeling with Shakeology the day that I don't have Shakeology for breakfast, just because it was a crazy day or whatever. I will feel it by the time 1 o'clock comes. I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder I feel like this. I haven't had my shake. And I'm like, But the other thing is my hair stopped falling out. My nails got stronger. I lost weight. I felt better. Depression out the window. My body was balanced with all this insane nutrition, and I didn't realize how lacking I was. So for me, when I do posts and stuff, I don't write a whole bunch. It's something I have to work on. But I also like to target the goodness that is in Shakeology versus just it as a meal replacement. You want to target different audiences. There's some people out there that don't need to lose weight, but they're missing, they have like their diet and their nutrition is like Swiss cheese. There's stuff missing. So Shakeology puts that all back. So first, why are you laughing?
I just never heard that expression. It might be a South African.
The Swiss cheese?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, how do you feel
Renee.
after drinking Shakeology? How do you feel? Like, I'm asking you guys, like, unmute yourself and tell us, like, how do you feel? Do you want me to call on you? Shannon, go.
Shannon, do you need me to unmute you? Oh, you got it. Good.
I usually drink my shake at night. I feel like it definitely replenishes whatever I've put out throughout the day. It just makes me, even at nighttime, it just makes me feel better that I drink it. I really have come to love all three flavors and just the whole variety of combinations of mixing. I'm trying to figure out how will it benefit me more if I drink it in the morning than at night, because I work so much that there's some nights I don't eat dinner and that's my shake. The shake is my dinner.
Yeah, that's
so do
fine.
I want to take that away, or do I want to drink it in the morning and have more energy throughout the day? You know what I mean? So
Try it. Have you tried that? It's a good little experiment for you to do.
Yeah, that's for sure. And still, even trying to get up, I just said that to my husband a couple of days ago about getting up in the morning and working out. Now, the 5 a.m. thing, not too keen on that. But maybe an hour or two earlier might be a little bit better, because now with the weather, I'd like to work out in the morning and then be able to go for, an hour run at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go out for a bike ride at night, a little bit more, but at this time, so I definitely, I'm going to mix it up with the shakes first,
Yeah, just experiment. Experiment and see. I know tons of people who drink it at nighttime. I personally, I don't, just because I know I need my push in the morning. I do so much in the morning, by dinner time. Sometimes I like it around 2 or 3, because then it gives me that late afternoon push, because that's my other hard time. But I'm just so accustomed to, I love having it after my workout, and I work out right in the morning. So I know, and you do your workout sometimes later on in the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, normally, I'll slip in some stuff during the, as I'm working, but other than that, I come home and my workout's normally 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock at night,
Yeah. And do you find that you go to sleep okay after you drink it? Is it?
Yeah. I'm fine. Yeah.
That's good.
You see, the other thing is
I like trying to keep at least the 2 hours between the shake and the time I go to bed. I try.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You just have to see what works for you. But I would definitely say experiment with it, because you do, your job is pretty laborious.
Yeah, that's the word.
Renee, do you say laborious? I feel like that would be the way.
That is the laborious.
Laborious. That's probably
laborious. That sounds like something kinky.
That's like you say aluminium for aluminum.
But listen, I like to eat food and I like to cook food. So I can't have Shakeology unless I'm not feeling well and I ate a huge lunch. So so that everyone has their thing. So totally whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Just take note of how you felt before you were drinking Shakeology to how you feel now.
Maybe journal for a week or something about how you feel while you're taking it at night, and then maybe do a week of taking it in the morning and working out in the morning if you wanted to try that and see, or maybe don't change up too much. Maybe just switch the shake to the morning and keep your workout at night see how that goes first, you know.
Right.
And you can switch it up. There are people who have it for breakfast. There are people who have it for dinner. Monday they'll have it one time, Tuesday another. It doesn't have to be the same time every day, you know. And some people have it twice a day. You can have it up to 2 meals a day if you wanted to. I mean, your supply would go quicker, but
Right.
you can have it up to twice.
See, my whole point of asking you how do you feel, guys, is that's your story. That's what you want to tell people. That's what you want to share and show people. I'm drinking this because you know what? It makes me feel so good. I'm drinking this because I didn't have time to make myself breakfast. So I just went
Or dinner.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I jumped in the car or whichever. And so, you know what? Carlos, I know sometimes has it for dessert, right, Carlos? Have you ever had it for dessert ever? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
He normally has his in the morning.
I've heard somebody had it for dessert, which is fine. Have it for dessert.
Yeah, you can have it whenever you want. Tara, when do you have yours? What's it done for you?
I drink mine in the morning. Since I wake up so early in the morning, I get up every day 4:30 in the morning, eat a banana, then finish my workout. I normally also have a whey protein because I don't like it shaken. So I wait till the morning time after the kids, I get their breakfast in, and then my breakfast comes next. So
you're so good.
I try.
I mean, it's 4:30. It's like nuts out. I'm up sometimes in the 4 o'clock hour with Leo, but you're very structured and diligent with your morning workouts. But yeah, I'm with you. I like it after. And you've tried to shake it, and you don't like it.
I don't know. It's weird because the whey protein that I get is fine, but that I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've already had it the way that I have it.
Yeah.
I just don't know the difference.
Well, you've already said you like to mix a bunch of crap in it. Anyway,
yeah, exactly.
So you at 4:30 you drink the whey, and then at breakfast you drink Shakeology?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Because it's easier to mix in a shaker, so you don't have to make a noise for the family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the whey protein.
Yeah. The reason why Shakeology doesn't mix up well, unless you spend like a good 15 minutes shaking it up, is because it's whole food, just very slowly dried.
Yeah.
So that is not just the pure way that what you're having before.
Yeah. And then in the past week, I've been having it twice a day, just because lunchtime has been crazy too. So it's just easy.
Which is nice. So then you can go, I know you said you haven't posted in a while. You can post something about, having your meal on the go, or, anybody feel crazy? Which also, I just wanted to give a shout out to you and Mary. Last week we talked about sharing our stories, and then the two of you made those flip grams on your transformation. That was cool. You guys, like, right after the call, it was like the next day they were up. I was like, yay!
Was that on Instagram?
Maybe we'll share it in Caliente, and then I think you did it on Instagram too, right?
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, mine's also on my page.
Mm-hmm.
The page too.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, that was really good. Mary, what about you? I know you got yours, so.
Yeah, I've only been drinking it for about a week, but like the first day, I actually I had it for breakfast. I've been having it for breakfast now. The first day I actually went like 6 hours, and I forgot to eat because I was so full.
Yeah.
But I mixed it with fruit, because I've been using that to help, using shakes in general to help me get my fruit. So I threw in a banana, and I've been trying to think of something different to try so that we kind of get the flavor that tastes good. So one day I put mixed berries with banana and, a little bit of peanut butter with the chocolate. And then another day I did, which is I think one of my favorites now, banana with strawberry and a little mint extract.
Oh, I love the chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
The mint
chocolate mint strawberry was the best combination.
Oh, I never did the mint with the strawberry. I just do the chocolate.
So yeah, I put the chocolate Shakeology with the banana, because I use that as a base fruit for everything.
Yeah.
A purple of the strawberry and a couple drops of mint extract with it. I was like,
oh, I'm gonna try.
yeah. It was good.
That might be mine tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I ran out of peppermint. Oh my god.
oh no. I
Oh,
know.
I just posted maple. I just posted on Team Caliente before this call the vanilla maple Shakeology.
That sounds like a pecan pie kind of flavor-esque thing.
There's pecans and cashews in
You
it.
see, I should have ate that instead of the few bites of pecan pie that I had today.
See, there you go. That
Ah.
was so much better for you. But have you so you notice it keeps you full, right? For quite some time. So, when people always ask me like, do you really stay full? I do. I stay full for a solid 2 to 3 hours.
Oh,
Now,
I can go full.
I know. Mine's normally 2 hours.
yeah, and that's normal. Like normally, like if you're some days, yes, a little bit longer. It depends on how much you
I think
eat.
I've trained my body though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're really supposed to eat every 2 to 3 hours. So
I know. I was just kind of like zoned out into some.
no, that's totally. There's been days where I have been gone 4, 5 hours, and I'm like, oh crap, I haven't eaten anything.
Yeah.
You do, but since you're replacing it as a meal, people think, oh, you're going to drink it, and then you're going to be full for the whole entire day. They're like, oh, I got full a couple hours later. Like, yeah, no shit. Like that's what's supposed to happen. Your body burned that off, and now you're hungry again. Go have a healthy meal. But I truly feel that it keeps me full as a breakfast. I don't get hungry until, I drink it normally around 8, and then around 10:30, I'm hungry again.
That's me.
Which is normal. Yeah. I get that question all the time. Does it keep you full? Does it really keep you? Do you believe in it? Yes. I do.
No, I don't believe in it. Sorry.
Yeah. I know.
Is this real life?
Yeah. Is this real life? Yes, this is real life. And even when people ask me like, okay, so do I believe in it? Well, of course I believe in it because I've seen results from it, and I know people who have seen results from it. I don't think that it's a magic drink. I don't, there are people who drink it and never change a thing of their diet or exercise, and they'll either maintain or lose weight. But, just for me, knowing that I'm getting all of that all those vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and probiotics and all of those things, it's worth it for me for that, all of those goodness nutrients that I know, I don't like taking vitamins. I don't ever take multivitamins ever. I mean, I did when I was pregnant. That was about it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
My sister is actually one of those people. Kate knows we have like so many bags of Shakeology.
Yeah.
That I handed one off to her just for her to have, and then that way when I do go home I can use it.
Good.
And she started drinking it, and all of a sudden, I mean, she's a little bit heavier, and the weight started coming off. And like people were noticing. I mean, it took like a month or so, but like after that month, there was like, what are you doing differently? And she's like, nothing. And then we figured out it was Shakeology.
That's amazing. Just the one a day?
Yeah. And she wasn't even consistently drinking it every single day.
Wow.
I mean, maybe like every other day, like whenever she had time to put it in.
Yeah. That's amazing. And my mom is the same way. Like she's been drinking it. She drinks it pretty much regularly. And she's pretty overweight, and she doesn't do anything different. And like throughout the whole holidays, and she's not eating right, and she's not exercising. She didn't gain 1 ounce like at all. And she's like, I really truly believe it's just because I'm drinking the Shakeology. Like she's like, I'm eating like crap. She's like one of those people that can eat like a whole sleeve of Oreos in one sitting, which I could totally do too. But
I mean, I could, but
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, but she's like,
I used to be able to do that.
yeah, I think we used to do that a lot.
Oh.
But she just was like, that's it. That's all I'm doing. It's just drinking the Shakeology. So I'm really trying to get her on that 21-day fix, but it's not.
I thought she was. Oh, is that Carlos's mom that does
That's
it?
my mom.
Okay, I was okay.
She's done it 7 times.
I was talking to Kate because someone was asking me about that, and she's like, "Yeah, Carlos's mom does it. She's back to back."
She's doing extreme. I mean, right now.
She's doing extreme now.
She is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, she totally modifies, but she
modifies everything, and she's lost all that weight and had such great results. So tell people, like, when they're fucking I'm scared. I've had people who are like, my mom, and I'm like, my mom's 61. She modifies everything. These are her results. And then they like oh, okay, well, I guess I can do this. So,
Yeah.
just
So
tell
I
people
just wanted to share something quickly. Like I have a customer that's in South Africa, and her first week doing Shakeology and 21 Day Fix, and I haven't yet posted it, but she lost 5 pounds in 1 week, and 21 centimeters, which is like 8.3 inches.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's just following the 21 Day Fix and drinking Shakeology.
All
Is
right.
that
Is
Robin?
this the one you sent
Robin.
4 packets to? 4 packages?
Not yet. No, we're not doing that. I'm actually thinking of I have a plan, but yeah,
But
no.
same person.
Hey, yes, my South African,
That's-
and now I'm signing up her friend.
Awesome.
So I'm building like a little team, like in South Africa.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
awesome.
so, yes, it's more legwork for me because I have to get payment through PayPal and I have to create the account and stuff like that. But you know what? Just what Kate said earlier is that like we're changing lives. I'm so happy to see these people getting healthy and making a difference and loving it.
Yeah.
So,
When you get those messages like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
I lost 5 pounds, or even like someone in my challenge group, my 5'11" challenge group, she's like, she's a wine drinker. So I was like, all right, for the 21 days, don't drink the wine only, but the 3 days, 3 times a week if you want to, and she was like, I was just so glad to wake up this morning, like, and not have a hangover. Well, there you go. Like that makes it worth it, But no, she's loving it. She's loving every aspect of it. She's loving all of her, recipes, and she's putting up like 5s every day. Then yesterday she messages me and she's like, my phone was in the pool because I had to jump in after my daughter because, all of those swimming lessons that we got her, and she just went right into the pool to grab her whatever fell in the pool, and she sunk right down to the bottom. So I had to jump in to the pool. My phone was in my pocket and whatever. And then I was like, all right, your coach says you can drink a nice big glass of wine today. She's like, oh, thanks, coach. You're the best. She's like, and my other daughter fell down the stairs face first 3 times today. I was like, all right, make it a really big pour and don't even count it as a yellow. It's a freebie. I'm giving it to you. But, the fun thing about these groups is now, you get to know these people, you form relationships, and, you're changing lives and you're making friends, and, you're just reaching out there, and you might not even talk about 21 Day Fix, or they might not even lose weight, or, but you might help them in other ways. And now you're a part of their life, and you're connected. So it's cool. It's a very cool job to have.
You know what I've been getting a lot? Because, in my group of friends, like, since I did lose, like, all the weight, I'm, like, the fit one now is how they And so I was trying to get everyone on the 21 Day Fix, and they're like, but you don't need to lose weight. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to lose weight. I was like, what I'm doing, I said, now I'm leaning out. I said, I'm toning up. Like, that's what I want. And I was trying to explain to them, like, what your body needs is what your body's going to do. I said, so someone like my sister who needs to lose weight, her body's going to lose the weight first.
Right.
But I don't know how else to explain that to them. They like, they
didn't want to join the group because you're fit already?
No. I was just saying that every time that I tell someone, they're like, but why are you doing it?
Oh, yeah. Well, you just say, well, number one, I don't want to gain the weight back.
Yeah.
It is a lifestyle change. And
Yeah.
I'm doing it not only for my outsides, but what it's doing for my insides, my lungs,
Exactly.
and my heart, and my blood flow, and my muscles, and,
Yeah.
my cardiovascular system, and everything that's,
And-
yes, this is the outside, but what's going on the inside is what's more important. It gives me
Right.
energy. It makes me happy.
There you go.
Gives
That's
me
fun.
endorphins. And yeah, maybe I want a chiseled shoulder and it's not there where it is. But by the way, I saw that one picture of you were like hanging from that thing. Your lats,
Yeah.
so
They're
that was
looking
awesome.
good.
But
That
it was,
is
My
fun.
butt, but thank you.
no, it was awesome. So, when they say that, just say, yeah, I look pretty good on the outside now and I'm happy where I am. And there are a few things I want to work on, but I'm just really, exercising makes me happy. And this is my new lifestyle. And I know it's doing great things for my inside. It's going to help me live a long, healthy, happy life.
Yeah.
And, and they'll be fine with that answer.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're not like But I always
No,
get the
I
question, like, I don't really know. Like, I kind of tell them, like, I obviously tell them what I'm thinking, but they're.
Yeah. No, I get that from my mom all the time. Why are you still working out? Like, well, lately because I've been eating like shit, so I need to keep working out. Otherwise, I'm gonna gain all my weight back. Yeah.
It's just a funny way that people think. They think that you have to work out to lose weight. Yeah, you do. Some people do. That's what like the beginnings of it is. But it's some people work out to feel good.
Mhm.
Some people work out to ward off disease and depression and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously, I would be in a nut home if it wasn't for working out and beach party. Seriously.
Yeah, we need to get together again.
Yeah, we should. We should all get together. You know, Christina, she's not on the call tonight, but she was talking about all getting together to go see Pitch Perfect 2.
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
Oh, our poor girls to the north. Sorry, ladies. You want to fly down this weekend and go see a movie?
I wish. I'd love to.
One day we'll be able to do that. We'll be like, yeah, we're millionaires. Let's hop on a private jet.
It's like, oh yeah, this is Saturday. Let's just go.
Let's get on the plane and go down.
I just wanted to say that with what you were saying, how some people are like, oh, you're still dieting, and I have like that word has been driving me nuts for like the last like 2 months now. Like people at church, the one lady was like, oh, are you sick? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, because I didn't think I was that big, but anyway, I'm like, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. You know what I mean? I'm like, what part of eating 6 times a day is a diet?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, it's really not. It's eating healthy. And I come back with, you know, when they say something about me losing too much weight, I'm like, my theory, and I think you guys just hit on it too, my body will stop losing the weight when it reaches to where it wants to naturally. When you do it healthy, your body will say, that's enough, we're good, you know, so I'm not worried about crossing that line.
That's a good point.
You know, my friends that know me know that I have crossed the line at some times. You know, I have gone a little extreme with weight loss before, and I think my close friends are worried about that, and I'm like, I don't feel that tendency anymore. It's just a healthy feeling, like to be able to just make a dinner and just like eat. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change, and when you decide to make it, you'll understand.
And you're changing your diet. You are changing your diet, but you're not on a diet, you know?
Right.
It's a change of diet. As a
April hates that word.
I'm like despising that word. I'm like, stop saying that.
Yeah.
It's not nice. You know?
I've had people come tell me that I mustn't lose any more weight. I'm like, well, I'm not, because I'm like you said, Shannon. I'm like, you get to where you need to be. I mean,
I had people like say that when I was just starting, and they're like, well, you don't need to. Like, you're not that big. I'm like, actually, yes, I am. And and so now that I'm doing it, and a lot of my coworkers, because I have two jobs, so like on the weekend, my weekend job, one of my coworkers was like, oh, you know, are you allowed to eat that? I'm like, I can eat it. I just choosing not to eat it.
Like, I love that. Like, are you allowed? Like,
are you allowed to have this on what you're on your diet? Like, can you have this? Like, one and I'll swap it for a yellow. I want one. So thanks. Or that, or they'll be like, oh, you're on a diet, so I didn't offer you one. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People say the weirdest things sometimes, you know, they're just like, no filter, or, you know, they think they're complimenting you, or, you know, it's just
really mental.
It's coming from a good place maybe, but they just say it in a certain way, and you're like, really? Like, is this real life? But yeah, this was a really great call, guys. I'm glad we came on. We can stay on if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So thank you for coming on, and hello to everyone who's watching the replay. There are some of you that should be. They'll probably never see this part anyway. But all right, bye guys.